Hi everyone, it's Ash here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys my morning routine where I get up and get out with 3 young children. So to start off with, I like to have a sleep in, but I rarely get one. We usually have the kids coming into our bedroom and waking us up at the crack of dawn, but we're fairly used to it at this stage and both of us are pretty good morning people, so it's not the worst thing in the world. That's usually about 6 o'clock, sometimes it's a bit earlier, rarely it's a bit later. I then go and take nappies and wipe straight away and change Mr. Louis. Archie is no longer in nappies at night, which makes things much easier. And then I send Louis off in his onesie to go and play for a little bit. Then I go and start making breakfast. Obviously the kettle is my first go-to and I start making myself a lemon tea. Now this is because I recently converted to veganism about 6 weeks ago. So I've replaced my morning cup of teas with a lemon tea and I am loving it. This is just lemon and some hot water. It's so nice and it really wakes me up in the morning. And meanwhile, I'm just making a couple of pieces of toast for the kids. Now this changes every morning what they want. I just ask them what they want. Heidi, Archie and Louis will each tell me whether they want fruit, cereal or toast. And just by coincidence today we all wanted toast. So I'm just doing toast with a little bit of apricot jam and then I just cut it up for all 3 kids. You might also notice that for the elder 2, I cut their toast into 4 pieces, and for Louis, I'm still cutting his into about 6 just because I think it's a bit easier for him to manage and it results in less crumbs for me. Then I go and serve their breakfasts over at their little table in front of the television. This gives them something to focus on, so they're watching the TV and they're eating their breakfast, so I can go ahead and have my own breakfast. They don't get distracted easily when I do it that way. And I've just been having a fruit bowl with some nuts in it as well. I haven't been going to a big effort like some people do to make it look good. I really just make it as fast as I can so I can eat it as fast as I can while the kids are eating their breakfast. I also used to never be a breakfast person, but I've been trying to get into a good habit of eating it lately, just so I can make sure that I've got a really good balanced diet, especially now that I am vegan. Once I've done, sink in the bowl. As you can see, the kids usually put their own bowls in the sinks, but I check with them that they've done that and turn the television right down. This is encouraging the kids to go and play with their toys rather than watch the TV, but the TV is still there as an option for them, so I can go about my morning and get a few things done while they are playing. So obviously while they do this, this is my get ready time and I usually get it done pretty quickly. Start with my toothbrush and this Colgate Optic White toothpaste that I absolutely love and have obviously used to death. And this toothbrush that I got a couple of months ago and it has been the best. I've loved converting to an electric toothbrush. This goes for 2.5 minutes, so I know that I'm brushing my teeth the right amount each day. And then I just go and put a moisturizer and a primer on before putting some makeup on. I have been trying to use a BB cream, but I have run out of it at this stage, so I'm just putting on a foundation this morning. Most days I don't really put on like a full face of makeup. It's usually just like a foundation or something and then like maybe a little bit of eyeshadow or whatever I'm feeling for that day really. It depends on how much time I've got and how well behaved the kids are being. Today they were being very well behaved, so I was able to do a little bit more than usual. But if I am finding that I'm starting to hear Louis get into things or Heidi and Archie fight, then I just keep going and checking on them or just do the bare minimum. And that works for me. It's really not a set routine that I do every day, but I have been in a really good routine of getting a lot done because the kids are getting to an age where they're a lot better behaved and I can leave them for, about 15 minutes while I do get ready in the mornings. Next, I just go through and do something with my hair. If you guys watch my daily vlogs, you'll know that a lot of the time I just don't have any time to do anything with my hair. So I often just rock the mum bun. But today I'm going to straighten it. Rarely do I curl my hair because it does mean that I have to straighten it and then curl it. And ain't nobody got time for that. Next, I just go and pick out my clothes for the day. Usually it's something pretty basic and I do like to layer. Today we're going out, so I just thought I would put on something that would be walking appropriate. And then I go and pick out the kids' clothes. Once I've gotten the children dressed, I just go ahead and do their hair. This is something that I try to do every morning, but the kids always tend to mess up their hair like pretty much as soon as I do it. So I don't know why I bother, but you know, just for the sake of it. And then once the kids are all dressed and ready, you guys, I loved Heidi's little outfit today. So cute. And Archie's and Louie's for that matter. I love all of their little outfits. I love you, Louie. He's such a cutie. And then once the kids are dressed, I let them go back to their play while I quickly run through and make all of the beds. You can usually do this in like less than 10 minutes because I really do just power through and get it done. Some days we just don't have time to, but I really do try to make the effort to make the beds at least and do the dishes before we go out. So that's what I'm doing now, just going through and doing those dishes. Oh, and of course tidying up the toys, just so I feel like the house is tidy and then I feel like we can go out. I feel like it's a good routine to get into because then you don't get behind on your tasks, if that makes sense. Nice and neat. Then of course I go and pack some water bottles and a couple of snacks for the kids depending on where we're going. Usually I would also pack some spare pants and nappies for the boys, but we didn't really need it today. And lock all the doors, turn off the lights, and out we go. And you guys, that is pretty much our morning routine. We usually try and stay out until about midday when the kids can come back for a rest or a nap. And today we just decided to go out for a walk. Every day it's different. Some days we have home days, obviously, and I would be happy to do one of those routines if you guys are keen to see it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new. And other than that, we'll see you guys all next time. Bye.